The PGR stats here, just looking through the amount
they're welcome to just send me one too. Like, this is baller.
It's fantastic. But I don't think there's a button check this time.
No,
And we are
right
going straight to game 1, Ewok versus SuperGirlKels.
Get the switch real quick. Treasure Coast, Florida versus Canada. The Kels Nation in attendance, cheering her on right now. And of course, all of Treasure Coast, all of Florida behind Ewok, trying to pull off this upset. But Kels, no stranger to this matchup, though. Probably like the set that put her on the map was the fact that she beat Michu King back at Canada Cup, one of those. Yo.
Actually, you know, Kels was watching this matchup on the other stream. She was watching Manny versus
Leo,
MK Leo,
right
and
now.
she was basically taking the notes of like how she should approach this matchup based on how Manny and MK Leo were playing as well. Sonic above Cloud is just a very dangerous position for Sonic to be in. That up air is just deadly.
I feel like that's just one of those like mainstay things of like any game. It's like being above Cloud. It's pretty awful.
It's awful, but Sonics like to linger up above you as well because they like to spring ride and then basically force an approach, and then you're able to punish them because of that.
Spring ride, homing attack. There's so many things that like Sonic just lurks above you so often, but not in this matchup. And Kel is going so deep with that weight, making sure she gets out as far as possible to try to get that back air. And he's mentioned spring ride. Is Kel really the innovator of that tech? Like, she does so much to advance the Sonic neutral, the Sonic metagame as a whole. It's really fantastic.
Yeah, this tournament definitely looking like the whole of the Sonics, honestly. The amount of Sonic representation that we have here at Frame Perfect Series 2 is immense.
Yeah, we see Manny on winner side, Kels, and I mean, we just saw King Will. Both he and Kels on loser side. This is top 32, so the winner of this will, excuse me, the loser of this will be out at 25th.
25th, oh my goodness. Both these players are just fighting for their lives right now.
Yeah, this is a pretty even-paced game right now, and no one really wants to overextend, because the moment you do, you're going to lose the stock for either player. And Kel is just trying to come in with that, but Ewok has nothing to do with it with that dash attack. Good grab on the perfect shield.
Ooh, SuperGirlKels missing the ledge guard there, but it doesn't even matter because she manages to connect the back air, and that's going to be Ewok's first stock. SuperGirlKels up now with 125%.
And that's the beautiful thing about being an aggressive Sonic like she is. She has the ability to take, like now that she has this lead, she can take her foot off the pedal just a little bit and really slow the pace down to every Sonic's dream. You have a lead and you tack on percent.
She's definitely riding on a wave of momentum right now as she's just racking up all this percent. She needs to be careful while she's off stage. Ewok definitely needs to close out this stock if he wants to try to make it a better deficit for himself.
Yeah, for him to make a game of this, like the stock has to close right now, and he does exactly that with that quick back air right above the ledge.
And with only 48%, that's honestly not a lot of percent because Cloud could easily rack up just as much with about 4 to 5 hits.
Yeah, really, two neutral exchanges will put Cloud in the lead. That's the benefit of having like these great lingering hitboxes that do so much damage. And we see her actually manage to air dodge through the up air. That is a very difficult timing for any character, much less Sonic, who just really falls right in the middle of it.
SuperGirlKels trying to cover Ewok's landing there, but unable to connect.
This movement right now from Kels is really important. She's trying to bait out a whiff from Ewok and then use Sonic's immense speed to punish it. Beautiful spin dash into the back air. And while we did see a very even game at the start of this, Kel's really starting to work her magic, get the play that she wants, her game plan.
Ewok was doing a really fantastic job at basically throwing out some anti-airs to prevent Kels from approaching from up above the air. But unfortunately, we're not really seeing that in this half of the game.
Tries to throw the spring out there, the no-risk option. Low risk, high reward if she gets it. Oh, this goes
that double air dodge. That was a fantastic air dodge from Ewok, saving his life there. Oh, but he regrabs a ledge and immediately falls back up with an up air.
Now, he is at a significant deficit, but he's a max rage Cloud. So Kels is not out of the woods just yet. She has to play extremely careful right now. Spin dash and ledge roll back. Oh, good roll in, avoiding the back throw that every Sonic wants.
She's trying her best to close in this gap before Ewok is able to charge limit fully.
We're down to less than 90 seconds right now. Good wait, but she manages to do it again, but gets regrabbed. 80 seconds. 100% separate the players. Cross slash will kill at this position. No, he has to burn it in the misinput, and it's going to put him down too
quite
low.
Unfortunate. I don't think he intended to do limit cross slash so low there. Kels was not anywhere near that space.
Yeah, that's not hitting anybody.
It could have been he was trying to maybe input up B and then accidentally side B comes out. I do know that is an input that happens quite often by accident.
Yeah, I mean, all it is like one gate over, and that's what it cost him the game, unfortunately. Yeah. Like, he was doing a very good job of maintaining that 150, 160% that he was sitting at, avoiding all of the kill setups from Sonic, and said, I'm not gonna let you grab me, I'm not gonna let you up throw, I'm not gonna let you back throw. But just, it's all it takes, man. Like, those individual microtransactions that he just lost out on.
Yeah, he was doing a really good job at sustaining himself. In the first part of the match as well, he just continuously anti-aired SuperGirlKels, but then eventually as the match progressed through, SuperGirlKels was doing a fantastic job at trying to avoid it by maneuvering herself around Ewok.
And now we see the triplat stage come out as the counter pick. It's going to be really interesting because I know Kels is a fan of this stage. Most Sonics like the wider platform layouts, but Kels uses these so well to extend her combos and to give her escape options. So I was actually discussing that with her this morning, like which was her stages of choice, and this was her preferred one.
That's interesting, actually. And is it because of the platforms and the ways she can maneuver herself a lot better, right?
So most Sonics arguably will say Duck Hunt or FD. Kels just doesn't like it. You know, she has that very in-your-face aggressive playstyle, and this really allows her to, do spring rides more often, reset her jumps.
Oh my goodness!
Back to back in stereo.
These tech reads right now. SuperGirlKels just running away in the neutral right now, keeping Ewok off stage. Is she going to make him burn his limit? No, he's able to make it back from that fair, but she's just carrying him across the stage. Oh my goodness! And that snipe back air is going to take Ewok's first
Kels
stock.
is a god. Kels is a god. That was my damn impression. So immediately go into the F tilt there. Ewok not ready to give it up just yet. That was an amazing back air.
That was a fantastic back air, carrying Ewok from one side of the stage to the other, but that's not counting Ewok out yet. Ewok's still in it, trying to charge the limit as best as he can. SuperGirlKels is just not letting him.
Triple fair. She doesn't have a jump.
Oh my god! He doesn't have a jump now. Is he going to be able to make it back?
No, he's dead. Oh, she saved him. You just die. Just die. Take the win.
No, he jumped on the spring right, so he's still in it. I was expecting him to actually charge the limit.
Whoa!
That was so smart! What a smart retaliation from Ewok there, understanding that down air was going to be able to connect on SuperGirlKels and sending her high up above the ceiling, taking her stock.
That's the amazing thing about Cloud down air. You get the sweet spot, you're going straight down. You get the sour spot, you're going up into the blast zone. Ewok, such great presence of mind, turns an awful situation where he was almost guaranteed death into a stock. Back throw on ledge. How's he going to get back? Is he going to have to burn limit? No. Jumps back to the ledge this time. Kels trying to keep the pressure on right now. Not trying to get down it again.
Yeah, SuperGirlKels not overextending on the top platform there. She does not want to get down aired. She definitely learned her lesson from the last stock, but it could be potential that she ends up being above Ewok or close to the blast zone, and Ewok does get either an upper or down air on SuperGirlKels.
What I'm super impressed by is the fact, like, SuperGirlKels is one of the young Smash plays, but look at her face right now. She was not even remotely flustered by that down air. She did not care. It does not affect how she's going to continue playing this game, and that's super important.
Mindset.
Exactly. We see a pretty decent parallel to the first game. We're getting lower on time now. She has a massive lead, and she's going to play her game.
Now we're seeing a completely different playstyle now. We were talking about how aggressive SuperGirlKels was playing, but I'm just seeing her play a lot more defensively than before. And does he have a jump? But he's able to make it back onto the ledge.
Whoa, no!
That was so scary there. I
thought she was dead.
Oh my goodness. It definitely looked like she had made a mistake, but she was able to recover back onto the ledge. And Ewok was trying to get a ledge trump, but unfortunately he did it a little bit too early. And instead, SuperGirlKels was able to ledge trump Ewok instead with that jump back air there. Game one, such a close game one at that too.
That was amazing. That was amazing.
Those two stocks that SuperGirlKels had, the first one with that down air that Ewok took on her, that was incredible. Incredible retaliation from Ewok. But then the very last part when I thought that she had homing attack off stage, I was like, oh no, this is every Sonic's nightmare.
I referenced it in the King Well set. I actually casted the set where Wrath was up 150% on anti and was going to win, and then died at 0.
Did he like use his jump off stage and do side B?
It was really weird. Like he was going to try and stage wall jump. Excuse me. Wow. Wall jump back on, and then like had a misclick and just side B to his head.
Quite unfortunate there.
Yeah, and we almost saw that there, but Kels tricking us all, including Ewok. Wow, that was incredible. Like just the mental play.
I would have matched up B so fast.
Her expression didn't change at all. She is calm, cool, collected. Triple C, baby.
We almost saw that triple fair there, but Ewok DIing pretty well.
Did he use Cloud Limit to STI down out of the fair?
I think she had fast fell with the fair.
Okay. I was like, wow, he did not move an inch. Fair. All right, down or down. Oh, good perfect shield.
Yeah, she landed laglessly actually from that down air spring ride.
That's the beautiful thing about it. Like you just go up there and you immediately get to your
Yeah,
escape
it's like
option.
at the height ceiling of like the jump.
All right, and this is a much closer game with Ewok having a slight lead right now, but he did have to burn limit. This is a dangerous situation from him.
It is, and now he's off stage right now. Yep.
He's dead. Kels, very smart in all of her option selects.
He was forced to actually recover low there because Kels was covering the air above with back air. So quite unfortunate. And she recognized that Ewok had already used limit, so he was unable to charge it once again to regain up B recovery.
And now we've said it twice, 3 times just as good. Kels with the full stock lead. She's going to try and put some more damage on this.
That was a great side B there from Ewok, catching SuperGirlKels' landing.
And that's the interesting thing about it. Like this is like we said, this is one of Kels' favorite stage. Every Cloud loves to go here. But if you're going to be able to use your opponent's choice against them with their counter pick, you're going to benefit from it. Yeah,
and what an answer to that unsafe fair on shield there with that down smash. That's going to be taking SuperGirlKels' stock. So we are here 48% to fresh stock.
Oh, good F tilt attempt there. Kels very wary of it.
Oh, that was scary. Great fade back there from Ewok, trying to avoid that down tilted forward smash.
All right, the Florida crowd getting really loud behind us. We're going to keep focused on this right now. Kels trying to close us out with a 30 and a handshake. Oh, great positioning on that. He had seen that a couple times there from Kels where she'll use and some aerial rising from ledge there. Immediately shields it, calls out the cross up.
This could definitely be anyone's game. Ewok holding on to this limit, intimidating SuperGirlKels. SuperGirlKels just trying to maneuver herself around in this stage. As you mentioned, she really likes to move around on Battlefield, taking the platforms into consideration when she's trying to approach her opponent. She doesn't need to approach. She does have the lead right now with 2 minutes on the clock.
The scary thing about it, like, there's a full 3 minutes left, and honestly, I get Cloud versus anyone, 30% just... I don't feel like that's a big enough lead that you can sit and nurse like this. Like, Sonic has the toolkit and the speed to get around it, but, like, now it's down to 20% off of 1 hit. Like, it's so scary. And we're going to see the back air. Probably going to have to burn limit off of this. Yes, he will.
That was such a smart use of up B limit from Ewok. He did not want to be put into a vulnerable position, recovering low from the ledge. Instead, he wanted to avoid that forward smash and recovered up above and was able to retaliate with it.
Now we're down to 2 minutes left. The same scenario. Kels up by 43. Excuse me, 53. No, 43. Math. It's too early. Standoff center stage, double shield. Kels rolls back. Gonna see the back throw. Yes, positioning.
Yep, SuperGirlKels taking complete stage control now, forcing Ewok. Nope, he doesn't have limit, unfortunately, and that is going to be game. SuperGirlKels doing a fantastic job at understanding this matchup and keeping Cloud off stage almost the entire time. She made sure that if Ewok made it back onto the stage with stage control, that would have made everything more difficult for her to basically approach Cloud, especially if he were to have limit. And she made him burn his limit off stage multiple times and put him in a more vulnerable position because of that.